Wow. Check that out. Hey YouTubers, this is Goldmember here at Goldmember Garage. Welcome back. We got this 1941 Ford 9N tractor. Was half 6-volt and half 12-volt. And boy, did I have some rewiring, and I had to switch it back around to the old original 6-volt, because half 6 and half 12, it works for a little bit, but when these things set for years in a garage or in a barn, you go to try to get them running, you either gotta go 12-volt or you gotta go 6-volt. So I just went back original 6-volt with it. But I tell you, I got these headlights from my friend that I bought the motorcycle from, and that was a nice Christmas present. Thanks a lot, Easy. I appreciate it. Nice headlights. Did some digging in your pole building for me, and I appreciate that. Well, I'm gonna tell you a little bit what I did. It's pretty much together. I'm pretty much done with it. I had to put a few new parts on it. I put a new coil, 6-volt coil. I put new points. I put new condenser. The carburetor, I ended up having problems with the original carburetor. And here's the original carburetor. It's a Marvel Shebler. And the old Shebler, I bought a rebuild kit for it, and I still was having problems with the float sticking in there. So I got on the eNet and I ordered an aftermarket. And believe it or not, I threw the aftermarket on the tractor, put the sheet metal back on, ran the gas line, threw a hot battery in there, set the points, and when I turned the key and hit the start button, it fired right up, like bam, right now. And I was surprised, but I tell you what, it was one of the happiest moments, because these tractors, when they sit in a barn for years and you try to get the cobwebs out of them, it takes a little bit. One thing that I was interested in explaining to you, when you do find these old tractors, you should be able to pick them up. They're not really expensive. A tractor like this, just the tractor, you should be able to get it for about $1,000, $1,500 at the most. And if you're gonna restore it, you don't get any implements, but if you're gonna restore it, that's where you're gonna start putting money into to exceed the value of it, and it's very easy to do. So these tractors, when they are, I don't care if you tore the whole thing apart and rebuilt it from scratch, by the time you're done with it, it's only gonna be worth tops $3,500. And if somebody really likes it, they might give you close to $4,000, and that's it. Now this tractor, I got this tractor, and I got 4 implements, and we'll show you some pictures of those implements. But I'm going to let you know that I had under $2,000 for 4 implements in the tractor. Now by the time I put new tires on it and I do the work to it, it's exceeding the amount of money that I paid for it, which was under $2,000. So you don't want to sink too much into them thinking that you're going to resell it and make a lot of money, because it's just not going to happen. You're going to you're going to have to keep it and want to use it. The nicer you make it, the more you put into it, you're going to have to keep it and use it. So I just wanted you to understand that, because these do not go for very high, they're not high dollar tractors. They made a lot of them. There's a lot of them around, and it's great that people are not taking them to the scrap yard and scrapping them out. They're doing what I did to it, because I have a little farm here and I'm going to really enjoy it around the farm. I'm going to dig up some ground, and for my deer in the back, I'm going to have some food plots, and I'm going to do areas for garden, 2 or 3 different gardens in different areas of the property. this is just gonna work fine for that. So I don't have to get into a $30,000, $40,000 Kubota tractor. I got a $2,000 Ford that it's pretty shiny now, it looks good, it runs good, and I'm gonna push the button here in a second to let you see what I accomplished on it, because this thing was full of cobwebs. It had everything that was on it was bad. I had to replace everything, and like I said, I was surprised when I put the battery in it, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll come over here, and what I'm going to do is turn the gas on. Okay, the gas is on. Here's the key. Put the key in the ignition. Turn the key on. Make sure it's in neutral. And push the button. Here's the starter button. Wow! Check that out. Now watch. She's off. Turn the key on. Hey, started right up. That's pretty good. If you can get a tractor like this to do what it's doing, you got it going on. You know what time it is. And this thing really, it needed to know what time it was, because it was out of time, it was not in time, it wasn't running. It was almost time out for this permanently. So I got it back into my garage, and I did what I did to it, and I'm happy that I did it. And I just have a few more things. There's the exhaust manifold over here. I ordered a brand new one. It just seems to be what it was when I got it, and when I got it started, I knew that it had a leak over here. You can come over here and check this out. I had a leak up in here. This is the exhaust manifold, and as you can see, the new carburetor that I put on it. But this exhaust manifold's coming in the mail. I ordered it, $65, I think $68, and the gaskets come with it. So I'm going to take that one off. See, they get hot. It's a 4-cylinder, and they get hot. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Back here on number 4, that is where the outlet for the manifold that goes into the muffler system. And it gets really hot back here. So it has a tendency to want to eat up the gasket back there, and once that gasket is eaten up, and it was run with that gasket being eaten up and gone, it warps and it eats away the gap on that corner here where it gets real hot. So I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to replace that with a new exhaust manifold, and it'll be purr like a pussycat. It'll be nice and quiet the way that it's supposed to be. But for the investment for that, and for me keeping it and going to do what I'm going to do, I think it's just worth for me to do that, and the tractor turned out great. So I just wanted you to see it. It's all done. I will get the tires. I'm having new tires put on it coming up here, and I'm sure with some of my new videos that I'm going to be doing, you'll see me out putting around out on the back 40, you know, and you'll see it with the new tires on it, and you can say, hey, that's Goldmember on that old tractor that he fixed. So I like it. I'm happy about it. And hey, look at these things. We're gonna do a video coming up here on these. I got a hot rod car coming in here. I was saving these to put under that hot rod car so I can push it around and see how they work. And we're gonna save these for another video. So you tune in to Goldmember Garage. And don't forget, if you want to become a member of the Goldmember Garage, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that ding ding notification bell. Goldmember out. Peace.